Hello guys, this is Guari, and today I'm gonna do a report about my tournament that happened on Format Library, Destiny, this Commander, something. Anyway, it was a Perfect Circle tournament. I reached top 8, but honestly, I wasn't satisfied of my run. Mostly also because my deck was basically untested. It's the green wing, green wing list from the other tournament that but I modified it and I added a Gladiator Beast engine. I'm satisfied with the Gladiator Beast engine, but there are problems with the deck, especially with the side. Mm, yeah, it was untested, and so I did poorly against Perfect Circle Monarch. My run was in Swiss. I won against two Perfect Circle Monarch and a Chaotic K, but I lost against two Perfect Circle Monarch. And in top 8, I lost again against Perfect Circle Monarch. Uh, Probably this deck hasn't a good matchup against Perfect Circle Monarch unless you see the remover early, so Nebloman, Icarus, and stuff. Um, wait, this wasn't there. There was an RP Queen. I modified the list a bit after the tournament ended. Yeah, this was the list with RP Queen. Okay, so the GB, why add the GB engine? Well, basically, because Bestiary is a winged beast, so it works with Icarus attack, and mostly also because before I ran some DD Warrior Lady, and basically in my decks, in Perfect Circle, I tend to run a DD Warrior or a Gladiator Beast engine, because like summoning more Milla to destroy um, something big like a spy or even like a spirit rib or marshmallow or even a ride or jeans because sometimes the player leave a weakened monster that we can beat with bestiary, so we summon more meal and destroy the stronger monsters. uh yeah, this list was 44 cards, basically because like in this format, well, yeah, like I also play Gladiator Beast at 43 cards in Edison. Basically, the reason is mostly the same. Like in Gladiator Beast, you don't, and in general in control decks, you don't want to see heavy monster hands because yeah, you're gonna lose. And also because yeah, to win with control decks, you have to draw these cards and few of these. And also I decided to run 44 because so there would be less chances of drawing multiple Gladiator Beasts, maybe the same copies. So it basically playing more cards makes the Gladiator Beast better because especially when you run a few. Because like in this format there aren't many Gladiator Beasts. The other relevant one was Laquari. Probably I'm gonna add it. Like I said, basically this list was untested. I just made some modification to my other list and went with it. I tried in the tournament was this card I'm gonna cut Pot of Avarice, especially because now with all the crow in the format, it's always gonna be dead because you're not gonna resolve it early. But of course, Pot of Avarice in this format, almost any decks isn't gonna resolve it early. And in general, the crow is a dead card against us, so until there's the crow in main in this format. I think that Pot of Favorites, despite being strong, doesn't have a place in the main. And in any case, this card usually gets sided out. Um, Oplomus was the best card. I'll show you also why, because it creates psychological pressure on the opponent. They fear attacking set monsters. Before there was Kamakiri, but like it was worth the chance of attacking a monster. But now with Oplomus, which is a big monster, it's not worth anymore attacking set monsters. So anyway, you have to be careful. What else? The side was 3D Crow, 3D Tornado, one Soul Taker, one Restore, one Mobius, the DD Warrior package, and Armor Shot, Shrink. I think maybe the side was this, yeah, it was similar. Um, Probably what I'm gonna cut from the are the DD Crows, and I'm gonna put in Pulling the Rug. Yeah, it was a mistake not running them, especially because against Perfect Circle Monarch and in general against Monarch deck, you want to hit the normal summon, you want to hit the attribute summon, because anyway they run spy, they run lots of ways to have attribute fodder on the field. So DD Crow, yeah, DD Crow on disc is obviously strong, but if you have to choose between the Crow and Pulling the Rug, play Pulling the Rug. It stops Mobius, it stops Ryza, it stops Stratos. So, yeah, because also in this format, uh, there aren't many removals, and you have to hit the big monsters. If you hit the big monsters, you're okay, especially against decks like Perfect Circle Monarch, because Perfect Circle Monarch is. Oh, let's not call it Perfect Circle Monarch, because, like in Italy, at the time it was called Destiny Hero Monarch. So let's call it Destiny Hero Monarch. Anyway, Destiny Hero Monarch is basically all engine, spy, Destiny Hero engine, and Monarch and Ryza. So you want to summon them. If you kill the decks, if you cut the legs of the deck early, so no spy, anyway, no tribute fodder, it's hard for the deck to recover because they're gonna draw bad hands because basically their monarch will be unsummonable, so they will lose because they have no way to apply pressure to you. Uh, Anyway, it's not a bad deck, but I think this deck will shine later on in the meta when the meta becomes more diverse uh, against against trap decks because Icarus is a strong card, but against um, Destiny Monarch in early game isn't strong because like they're gonna play their chainable card and one card, so it's hard to get value out of Icarus. Icarus is more values when, like for instance, you're attacking with Antarol and you chain an Icarus attack on their dimensional prison. So you go plus. So yeah, this deck isn't bad, but I think it doesn't have the best matchup against the Siniro Monarch. It has a better matchup against trap decks because of the Icarus attacks. But anyway, you can win. Like I won 2 times against Purple Circle Monarch. Honestly, the games I lost, it was also because I misplayed, and 2 games into matches I also didn't side fully against Pepper Circle, like I did some mistake in siding, which in Italy this time there's so much heat, like my fan is moving hot earth. So I've got some bit of it fatigues and I didn't play at max power. Anyway, let's see some matchups. So this was against Purple Circle. I think I won this quite easily. Okay, he crash card virus me, but it's not. He didn't hit anything. Also because it's not luck, because like I built my deck with a low power monster, so that crash card virus doesn't affect me much. Trooper, Kamakiri. Yeah, basically I think crash card virus isn't gonna hit anything. Anyway, as you can am I gonna? Yeah, I'm gonna attack, but okay, shrink. Oh, it's gonna do storm, but I have Yatagarasu, so it's but I basically over. I went to minus, and I have all this stuff. The problem is played here, like I wouldn't. Probably he was trying to hit the shrink, but yeah, it was too much gambling. Yeah, this Sidra, but shrink and prison. Okay, yeah, it was quite easy. He didn't start the bust. Oh, this is. Oh, yeah, instead here now. Oh, but he mill storm. Oh, Mobius, dash to Mobius was big. Now it's gonna mill, but oh, okay. Luckily, I have the crow for. Yeah, in this case, the crow was big. But the problem is that they have. It also depends on how strong they start. But anyway, they have other ways to summon their monarch. You want to get rid of their monarch, like Premature Burial on disc is a +2, but like that's a weak monster that is gonna die, so it's like a +1. The important thing is that you stop the monarch. Of course, you can do pulling the rag on Raiza, but anyway, with Raiza, it's easier to get rid of it because like you just need 2 cards, and you just need also Dimensional Prison plus Yata, and you get rid of Lat for free. Oblong is gonna attack, he's gonna do that because he is afraid of okay, of Bestiary, Tribune, but it's not gonna matter. Sidra, I think it's gonna shrink, big damage. What does he draw now? Oh, he draws nothing, he draws dash it, and it's that. He tries to survive. Okay. Yeah, and he loses. There's no way to recover from this. Like I said, the deck can be very fragile. He didn't even start open bad because like you saw Destiny draw, uh, so Premature Bula, so his hand wasn't bad. He also did have the tree born in the grave, so he didn't draw bad. I just drew better, and the deck like this deck crumbles when you stop their pieces. In fact, I've already built another deck that has a much easier time against Pepper Circle. I'm not gonna show it. I guess Destiny Monarch. I'm not gonna show it now, but because I'll probably use next tournament. Okay, let's see this game. This game was against Benkei. Um, yeah, Benkei. Yeah, it's for fun deck. And since he runs the tree, but like I have bestiary, so I don't care much about it. Yeah, like you see, it draws really bricked almost. He can do that much. Yeah, I could have some judgment, but I want to save it because in case I thought he had storm, so uh, it was risky. And here we have solemn judgment of scapegoat. Storm, okay, Murmillo, and this is big. This is also why I like Murmillo. Bestiary that stops the. Without the GB engine, this card will cause me problem because I had to hard draw one out. Instead, like with Gladiator Beast, it's true that the attack has to go through, but at least you can have six copies of Bestiary theoretically, uh, or seven or more. It depends on how many Gladiator Beasts are you playing. So the GB engine is good. You need also it's really good for out in the Cree. So that's the Cree is mostly the reason because why I started running the Gladiator Beast engine. Because otherwise, like Breaker is limited. You have Chiron, but you have to discard a spell card, so it's not an option for many decks. There's Mako, but the trap must be face up. And anyway, you have three of them with the Gladiator Beast engine, especially because we have Kamakiri. Like we have more access to Gladiator Beast, even if we have to set up the Gladiator Bestiary like attacking someone here, something like Oplus, and then waiting the next turn to attack and summoning Bestiary and destroy the floodgate. Its value, it's good. Okay, let's go. Yeah, now I don't set basically anything because like of Storm, Morphing Jar, yeah, Typhoon, oh, Vortex, and this Morphing Jar is big. I draw five, and he bricked. Yeah, it was unlucky, like free bank is it's really bad luck. I told him later that he did a bad thing as with Messenger of Peace because like they're not I should have sided them out. They're not good against me. Let's get Prison. Shashkar Virus, that's useless. And we win also this. This is the other Purple Circle Monarch I won against. Corinna won a Purple Circle, more Purple Circle tournament, I guess, too. To Yata, so my bestiary wasn't really valid. Here I made a mistake. I should have stolen judgment because like I also unbreak his hands and then I should have done it. Stolen judgment should have remade, especially because well you'll see later. Anyway, you see how strong Nobleman is. in this form. Because of this reason, he draws Storm, and I don't have Solid Jump anymore. So I'm in a bad position. But I have Burial, Attack Bestiary, Summon Murmillo, Destroy Ryza, and he said he can't use anything. So he loses. She loses. Sorry, I'm not used with girls playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like they play, but in my mind, male is the basic gender for Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. And also, now she bricked the Destiny Draw are dead. And anyway, like you see, we get rid of the boss monsters and they're in a bad position. Okay, no, they didn't break because they drew. Now they're gonna get removed, but she still breaks. Okay, get spy, that's big. Mm. Stiar is gonna destroy, but this sucks. I bleached. I ride a cook spin now. Yeah, even one monarch can be death if you don't have an out immediately. Even one monarch. And so pulling the rag should go in my side. Yeah, she started strong here. And yeah, this is why Oblong is good. Like I had the Hunter all set, but she chose not to attack because like she feared an Oblong. So Hunter roll now gets big. So Oblong is a good card to create psychological pressure on the opponent. Okay, can't attack. She didn't do Ryza and okay, I had Solemn. She has an army. But now my Hunter rolls are really big. Now it's gonna get over. It's gonna get over Spy. Bestiary is gonna destroy Summon Murmillo destroy Spy, so it doesn't we have Crow ready for yeah, it's over basically. Yeah, that's the problem. Not over, but okay. But now we know the end, so she's dead. Murmillo destroy. We have too much advantage. GG. Okay. So yes, this deck isn't bad, but I think there are better decks to play against Destiny Monarch. Like this deck is good against all the back row decks because of the Icarus attack, but the Icarus attack isn't really value against Destiny Monarch. It also depends, of course, on how we draw. Like basically, you saw this. If Destiny Monarch doesn't have tribute fodder, they lose it because they can summarize, and it's gonna be over rapidly for them. Okay, now let's go to my losses against Soul. Now I think I lose 2-0. Uh, lose winner reports, so this is from the side of Soul. We started strong to play Soul Exchange, and that hurts. But we have smashing, gonna attack. Problem is that now he's gonna just summon Monarch after Monarch. He draw another Monarch, and okay, I think it's a bit of luck. Like in the Discord, the many Perfect Circle complained about the fact that the deck breaks, the Destiny Monarch breaks, especially when they don't draw Monarch, or they draw Monarch but without fodder. So yeah, this is a weakness of the deck. So in fact, they thought that they were going to rebuild the deck. Like I think Perfect Circle isn't optimized yet, but it's just a weakness of the deck. Like you can have always good hands. You're gonna break from time to time. The opponent is gonna draw the card. You're not gonna have a tribute fod. You're just gonna basically lose in a bad way. They're gonna be non-games. It's this way with tribute for the monarch. Like I think it's fair because basically you're playing a powered card, right? And there's gonna be a drawback for that. It would be too strong if Perfect Circle Monarch would have an easy time having always tribute fodder. Like it will be too strong the deck. Like I wouldn't even explore the format if I didn't think like since I think that Perfect Destiny Monarch has weaknesses, so it's worth exploring the format, trying to cook new decks, and I already cook already. After I thought about introducing the Gladiator Beast engine in rock decks, I already built other decks, and some decks have a really good mashup against Perfect Circle. So if those decks becomes meta, we're gonna see less Perfect Circle, less Destiny Monarch, and maybe later we'll see more of this because yeah, Rhino isn't the strong rising area current. It boosts Stratos, it boosts Ryza, so I'm not gonna like it much. Okay, Optimus. I'm gonna summon this. Okay. Uh, Now I misplayed. I should have just used a rising air current to avoid the draft dash shoot. And now it's gonna draw Lad. Free tributes, free good top tax. Now I'm basically cooked. This is a game I misplayed badly because I forgot about Mobius. You gotta be careful about Mobius. And there I should have just summoned RP Queen. Yeah. Did he draw it? The slow exchange I didn't see. We go over. But now, okay, now speaking, Riser is gonna cook. We're gonna get Bestiary, which will attack Sangan. Snape Hunter is gonna so bad. Pot of Hour, which was unexpected. It's gonna draw two, probably it's over. Now, yeah, Burial, and it's over now. And now, let's see, round 5, loss against Gucci, also on the Seniro Monarch. The, yeah, this game, I think, this game is easy. Basically, because we have everything, it doesn't. Crash Carvarus, but it's gonna do much. Folding summon. Yeah, he could have summoned a lot, but he chose not to. I had the Solemn, so Crash Carvarus anyway, it's not that strong. I guess me, but in general against lots of decks is quite dead because lots of decks can run just fine in playing low power monsters. Yeah, and then we're gonna take game 1, but I'm gonna lose the other two. Malevolent Catastrophe, this is another card I forget about. Uh, it's not in zombie format in the previous format, but it's in this format because it was released in the structure deck, where the Glorious Dragon structure deck, where they also released Foolish uh, uh, Foolish, uh, 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 Glorious Dragon structure deck when there where they also released Foolish Burial and Trade In. shrink, but too much down. So that change is strong. Yeah, especially when you get the monarch. Snipe Hunter, and I'm dead. It was the only way to get back into the game. Cyber Dragon. But that nobleman of cross out. So there isn't really much. I also thought back right. Play pulling the rug, guys. They're gonna switch to Jinzo probably. But anyway, Jinzo is much less of a problem than Raida. Because Raida is a net -1. And anyway, against Jinzo, you have Smashing, Fissure, you have Shrink, Book of Moon. Raida instead, it sets you back. Treason. He just drew too good. Yeah, this is full power. He just got it broken. There's no way I was gonna win this. And anyway, in these games, but against Sul and Iskuchi, I misplay. Like I should have sided out Yatagarasu to play more cards, more anti cards, which I did in the other game in top pod, in the quarterfinals in top 8. Alonso is gonna attack, but it's a warrior lady. This game I thought I was gonna win, but you'll see why I lose. I did some misplay, like I should now I should have attacked with RP Queen and I used Icarus to do more damage, but anyway it didn't matter much because he drew Brain Control and his Skull Founted and it does Slad, so it's gonna cook me. It takes too much damage. You have two shrinks, so it's gonna lose Slad. And thanks God it didn't have the monster. Torrential. Spirit Reaper and the also as a writer who use bad. No, probably I should have just said the Typhoon, but probably didn't matter much. And another dead nobleman drew too late. He drew bad here. Like I don't remember. No, probably he won this. Maybe. Yeah, because now he got unlucky with the Steam Panther, but uh, like you can complain. If you play Snake Panther, you have to be ready for this. More meal is gonna destroy one, gonna destroy the other, and now you see that he just draws tribute fodder that he can summon, and that's where you don't you start thinking about playing other decks because when you don't have tribute fodder, it's bad. Draw solo exchange, but We're just gonna run over it. The destiny draw, and now it's over basically. Let's see what they draw. Yeah, torrential, but we're just gonna ram it. And this is a game where I misplayed. I did okay without thinking. Now you'll see why. You'll see why later. It's still not the moment. For now, no misplay. Let's summon Bestiari. Can attack. Probably, yeah, this is a misplay. I should have solemn judgment in it. That's the misplay. Catastrophe. We do solemn judgment on crash car virus. It's- Now we lose. We just go Ryza. If we had a Paul in the rug, because basically you had two Maligius and Tribord, so the Decro was dead. Pulling the rug would have swung the game in our favor and made us win. Okay, this is the end of the tournament. Like I said, the deck isn't bad, but there's it has to be improved. And anyway, Perfect Circle Destiny Monarch isn't its best matchup to play against. Because Icarus isn't that good, Winged Rhinos isn't that good, the rest of the deck is okay, this isn't good. Anyway, this card has to be cut, but of avarice. I should have played something else, another back row trap. And now I think, yeah, I want to show you this deck here. You against, it's not worth to put it in a single video, so I'm just gonna show it here. This is basically hero in Perfect Circle Monarch. You see the warrior how strong it is, vanishing the pyramid turtle. Strata, we just adds gold, we just skyscraper. This list was a zombie list taken by my friend just started playing Perfect Circle. He didn't build this list, he took it from an Instagram page like it won a local tournament. I don't particularly like it, like my zombie list, I diverse. I don't like the Phoenix Wing Blast, I think they're bad. Like it's okay to discard more zombie to summon them back, but I prefer other stuff. Prison, yeah, the everything with Duck. I think I read the torrential here. Yeah, this was sad because Vortex is own rat. He didn't get to benefit from it. Yeah, and this is Command Knight. I also play it in Hero because I like it's good. Probably should have waited, but like, yeah, I shouldn't have attacked. Should have waited for removal to come back. Like in this format, mm, you have to wait some time. You can just go aggro. Like traps here are stronger than monsters, I guess. So it's more likely that you lose from a trap than from a monster, especially against decks that don't run Monarch. Like decks that don't run Monarch, their main way to remove to deal with things are traps. So in this case, you don't attack, you just wait. Yeah, this is a big miss. Like he tried to probably bribe me, well, not bribe me, but trick me into setting two so that this storm would be value. But it didn't go his way. And anyway, I wouldn't do this move in perfect circle format because, now I think that probably in the future, with the format developing, Gladiator Beast Engine will be used in much more decks. And so risking it would be a risky play anyway because you can get bestiaried by and you lose your storm to do a tricky play, so it's not worth it. Anyway, I have a mirror force, so instead it's quit and it's over. Okay, guys, I think this is all. Uh, I'm not gonna show the hero list now because probably I want to play it in a tournament later. And yeah, that's all. Maybe I'll show you what I modify. Cut out the DD Crow, put the pull in the rag in, and cut out RP Queen for another RP Lady one. Because you need this to boost your monsters and to go over Spy. And it's not that against Icarus attack. Also, its stat line isn't bad because it's one like the def isn't bad. It stops recruiter, so you can set it. It's okay. It's an okay stat. Okay, guys. Yeah, this is everything for the video. Uh, yeah. Let's cut Avaris. Maybe play this one. It's called Widespread Ruin. Yeah. This is also another okay card. Okay, yeah, guys, that's everything. That's all for the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that, like, my consideration, my thoughts on the format can be precious. Uh, Probably what you have to get from this video is try the Gladiator Beast engine in your decks because basically it solves many problems of many decks. Uh, Probably I started to play this deck in Perfect Circle because of Icarus attacks. Because when I tried playing it, beside Perfect Circle Monarch, there are other decks that you play against, and like even a Spirit Reaper or Marshmallow can stop you for a lot of times until you see the out. So I decided to play a deck with lots of out and especially with Icarus attack. And Gather Beast Engine having more Millo and Bestiary to deal with traps and monster is a really great thing. So try the Gather Beast engine in other decks. You can either try the Gladiator Beast engine or the DD Warrior engine. Like for instance, in the Hero decks, I play the DD Warrior engine, but also because I have Stratos, I have Ocean, and this card. in righteous justice, which is quite good, I'd say, in Purple Circle. So, yeah, anyway, guys, that's everything for the video. I don't think going above 40 is bad. Like, I probably should remain this way. Like, I'm not gonna cut down things because, like, I don't want to draw double GB. And anyway, the Yatagarazus are great to outlad and anyway to act as a bait against cards like Icarus, Mystical Space Typhoon, Dust Tornado. Uh, so that's it, guys. Yeah. See ya next video, and in on Sunday another tournament of Purple Circle gonna start on my server. So see ya. Bye.